Everyone, and welcome back to Kaylin Bowman. Be fiercely authentic, live your truth. So today I wanted to discuss the law of detachment. All right, so I wanted to discuss this topic because I do think that it's something that a lot of people struggle with. And I wanted to discuss today why detaching can be extremely difficult, and specifically, what can you do about it? So what detachment really is the letting go of our strong hold onto something. So usually we're talking about an emotional attachment to desires, right? So on this channel we talk a lot about manifestation, conscious manifestation. So the idea of detachment comes into play when we look at how to surrender, how to let go, and how to get into that state of flow. The reason why this can be so difficult is because we as humans have so many voids that we don't address. And so what we often do is we try to look outside of ourselves to fill the void within ourselves. So the process of doing this is what causes the emotional attachment to something. So in order to detach, we have to take a look at those voids. So what is that thing that's missing within ourselves that we are outwardly looking to find? As we begin to get to the root of what's really missing in our own lives, and we can begin to fill that void ourselves, so meeting our own needs first before looking out there to get our needs met. And a great example of this is when it comes to love and relationships. So often I hear people say, I just want to manifest this specific person, or I just want to manifest the love of my life, or my soulmate, or my soul partner, whatever it may be. But oftentimes the desire to urgently find a partner is coming from a void of love within ourselves. So if we're not generating enough self-love, we'll start to feel that void. We'll start to feel an emptiness. And it's human nature to think, I don't feel something inside, so let me go out there and try to find it. The problem with that is when we go and search out there, we're attached. Okay? And when we're attached, especially when it comes to love, it creates a lot of barriers. So in order to release our heavy attachment to things, which is essentially the law of detachment, we have to learn to go within first. We have to fill our cup first. We have to become consciously aware of what is going on within us that's causing us to frantically search outside of ourselves or to frantically attach to things. Right? And I mean, the same can go with any area of our life. It can go with our friendships, it can go with our financial situation, whatever it may be. You'll notice the things that you're heavily attached to, the things that you really struggle to let go of, are the things that you crave on a very deep level, okay? And the reason why you're craving that is because there's a void. If you think about, why are you hungry? You're hungry because there's a void in your stomach, you need food. Right? So similar to a physical hunger, you need to look at your emotional hunger, right? So what are the things that you are needing to provide for yourself? Now, this doesn't mean that you never allow outside circumstances to provide for your needs, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. But when we're looking at how to detach from something, how to let go of that longing for something, right? Because when we're attached to something, we feel that that thing is going to make us happy. We feel that that thing is going to essentially fill the void within ourselves. And if we learn how to fill that void within ourselves first, it then becomes much easier to surrender and trust in the universe. Because keep in mind, when we're lacking something, what vibration are we giving out? Lack. So we're going to bring in more lack. So if we're walking around with all of these voids and we're trying to attract things in with all of these voids, it's not possible. Right? So we're going to attract more of the void. So we need to get to the root of these problems. We need to stop looking outside there. We need to step back and really be honest with ourselves as to where our strong desire is coming from and where our, need to attach to something so heavily is coming from. So I really hope that this video gave you a little bit of insight on detaching, why it's difficult, and specifically what you can do to help yourself overcome this. If you guys are ready to embark on your self-love journeys and step into your true inherent power, I highly recommend my Become a Love Magnet course, which is going to be in the description box down below. And currently right now I am offering $30 off with the promo code SELFLOVE. But other than that, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Take care.